That's probably the most beautiful sentence ever put together by man.
Mm-hmm. And will go down in history.
So what I did there is I showed everyone how to incorrectly fight it. So when I correctly fight it, it makes me look like more of a person that knows what they're doing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. You're still manipulating that RNG.
Yeah, RNG. We are on course for the speedrun.
Yeah.
I mean, the current record holder, I think, is like 28 minutes. I mean, we wasted some time, but I think we can still get there.
Yeah. And by minutes, you mean days, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we can still get there.
Yeah. If we hurry.
Yeah, we need to stop fucking around.
Yeah, you need to do everything perfectly.
I need to do everything absolutely perfectly. Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, you're still doing it. You're manipulating that RNG.
Yeah. What's horrifying is actually speedrunning Dark Souls looks very similar to the dumb shit I've been doing. Like, speedrunning Bloodborne is fucking witchcraft. Because you roll, you log out mid-fall, you log back in.
Oh, that's
you
right.
skip the death trigger.
Yeah.
And then you kind of run through.
Yeah.
You start out of boundings, you run through walls and stuff. You do shit that looks like hacking, but it's actually just janky programming.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, speedrunning Dark Souls 2 is a lot less exciting.
Oh, yeah?
It's mostly stabbing a fat guy in the ass.
Okay.
Like 8 million times.
Like, they just grind one dude?
So, in Dark Souls 2, key progression is locked behind a door that will only unlock if you have all 4 of the primordial souls, which are the 4 key bosses, which is how you're supposed to do it.
Right.
Or if you amass 1 million soul memory. So what they do is, they go fight the easiest of them, use weapon enchants and a couple of other things to kill it really quickly, use a bonfire effigy to reset it in New Game Plus, do it again and kill it like 3 times, and that's all you need.
Okay.
And then they progress.
Oh, I'm surprised you lived.
That was all according to plan.
Yep. All that Keikaku.
Keikakudori.
What's Odin's Raven doing here?
That's not Odin's Raven. That's Velka's Raven.
Oh.
Motherfucker, I never talked about Velka while we were in the painted world. God damn it. Okay. I'm incompetent.
Who's Velka?
Velka is the goddess of sin.
Oh.
The guy up in the Gargoyle Bell Tower, who just cackles in your face all the time, is one of her people. So because Priscilla is crossbreed Priscilla, everyone assumes that she is a god and a dragon, just because of how she works and how she looks. And because of that, there's a debate as to which god Seath fucked, because Seath is the only dragon that hangs out with gods.
Right.
And what people are divided between is Guinevere, amazing chest ahead, because she's right there, or Velka. And the argument for Velka is you never see Velka, you never meet Velka, but throughout the entire game you get those statues of mother and child.
Right.
So the theory goes that Velka, being the goddess of sin and redemption, is super popular among humans. And when she had a kid, everyone celebrated it, and it's like fucking awesome. Velka had a baby. Let's make statues about Velka and her baby.
Right.
Then the baby starts to grow up, and all of the gods realize, oh shit, she has the life hunt ability. That's super scurry. We don't want to deal with that, so into the painting she goes.
And what is life hunt?
Life hunt is Priscilla's ability. You can get it on weapons, and how it translates mechanically is essentially like the most intense bleed effect.
Oh.
Like, I think when the bleed trigger crocs on one of those weapons, it's you immediately lose 60% of your maximum health.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, Corrections Fox had thrown up those numbers before. He'll throw them up again. But yeah.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right. Need anything forged?
Your mom!
Oh! Right. Oh. Claymore. Oh god, no. No, don't go down to...
Yes, do it.
No, do not lose power. Oh, damn it, I need 2 more chunks. God, I'm an idiot.
Oh.
Oh, but I can't get him to say it's my favorite line. Hey, talk to me. Talk to me, man.
Hello, you need...
Talk.
Oh, yes. And one other thing about the Darkroot Garden. It is said to house the grave of Sir Artorius, the Abyss Walker. Only, of those who ventured into the forest, none has returned.
Sir Artorius, the Abyss Walker. It's one of my 2 favorite line reads in this game.
Okay.
The other is Quaylana down in Blighttown.
Mm-hmm.
If you purchase something from her, when you leave, she's like, "Now go." And it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
So I said I was gonna cheat, and I didn't. So I'm gonna go fight Sif now. So I'm not gonna get the cooler cutscene.
Okay.
Because I want to go talk to Kolth.
Okay.
Because Kolth is slightly more important.
Right.
God, I'm infinitely salty that you can't get both in a single playthrough.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Like, on the one hand, I hate it. On the other hand, on a different level, I kind of love it. Am I still Kitty Covenant? Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Cool, I'm still Kitty Covenant, so I can go through unmolested.
Yeah.
On the one hand, I hate that you can't get everything. On the other hand, I kind of love it. Because it always gives this sense of mystery when you're playing through one of these games.
Mm-hmm.
And people can encounter things and be like, "Dude, did you see X?" And you're like, "What the fuck? You can do X?" And that's one of the joys of the community of this game.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It kind of harkens back to those days on the playground when you're playing a game with a group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Like, each one is playing the game individually, and then one person discovers something.
Yeah.
Granted, that also leads to the dumb bullshit of that era, where it's like, hey, if you beat the Elite Four 99 times with an Execute as the 6th Pokemon in your party, Professor Oak will show up, and he'll give you Pika Blue.
Right.
Another dumb bullshit like that. It's a ghost!
Zoinks!
Zoink, Scooby, this forest is spoopy. Is he actually? Nope. Shiva has now fucked off down to Poop Town.
Okay.
With his little butt buddy. Continuing his quest that they took out of the game.
Yeah.
Hey, kitty.
So another game similar to this in the respect of, wait, you can do that, is Nier Automata. Like,
oh god, I can imagine.
Yeah, because I played through that game, and I got the first ending, and then I'm like, wait. Well, see, I watched a video on the game, and I'm like, wait, that didn't happen at all. I must have missed a lot. And so I went through, and I got more endings. Eventually, I got all of the core endings, and finished the game completely. I thought. But then I watched some more shit and it's like, yeah, and when you're talking to this character, and I'm like, that's a character? Why did I never see this character? He's right in the middle of this main area.
Okay, I've never had it that bad. There's a whole bunch of games that I played a ton of and thought I was a borderline expert on. And then I go start reading and people start talking about, yeah, so this character and this item that are super hypercritical, and like all of this other stuff branches off from them, and I'm like, what the fuck is that even? So over here we have the 3 amigos.
Oh, pretty.
They're basically giant versions of
Kitty.
Alvina.
Yeah.
You basically have 2 ways of tackling this zone. You can either go through the Forest Hunter area, which if you don't join that covenant, which you remember how bullshit it was to actually join that covenant, whether you're human or not, people will invade you here.
Okay.
The other way is to kill the Hydra, climb up the ladder behind him, come up over there, come around here, and deal with the 3 amigos, who are pretty much Dark Souls, the Trio's Danger.
Oh, okay.
They have these Sonic the Hedgehog spin attacks that they love to throw out, and they'll come at you all at once, and basically be the three mobile suits in Gundam that like to juke and jive you.
Man, you're just throwing out all the references.
So many anime references, because guess what? Miyazaki fucking loves anime.
Yeah, the 3 amigos. I remember that anime. He's a puppy. You get that puppy.
You can. Well, time to go deal with my favorite boss in the game.
Yay.
Yay,
Kill it.
sadness.
Kill it good. Murder it. Destroy it.
You know what does make me happy? Ban Presto is still making those nice $30 PVC figures for Dark Souls, and they keep putting new ones out. So my hope of getting a figure of this guy for under $1,000, the dream lives on. So from a story perspective and from a design perspective, this boss is easily my favorite in the entire franchise.
Yeah.
And it's such a simple design, too.
Nope.
Oh yeah, by the way, Berserk reference.
Oh. Look at them swords.
All those swords make way more sense in Berserk. They make no sense here.
Okay. Maybe they're just all the warriors who've fallen.
I think that's what it's implying.
Okay. Look at that paw.
That's the statue.
He's your puppy. Ah, la 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 la, it's your puppy. Should have howled before you used or put the sword in your mouth.
Ah! Okay.
Are you gonna get murdered?
Nope. Because I know the trick.
Oh.
The trick, like dealing with any wolves, is be aggressive.
That makes sense.
He has 0 moves. Ow. That can deal with you if you get directly under him.
Okay. But he has a jump back, and that's what makes him viable. Like, makes him a viable threat.
Yep. See, even that move doesn't hit you when you're directly under him.
Yeah.
Or her. It's debatable.
Yep. Sif is a female in Norse mythology, but this game seems to play fast and loose with names. Wow, even the stomp doesn't hit you underneath.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's a really strong move, and you lived!
So in Dark Souls 2, they have a boss that's
Well, they have a boss that's...
they have a boss that's mechanically identical to Sif.
Okay.
It's the same size, it's a lot of the same motions. It doesn't have the sword, but it does paw swipes that have very similar hitboxes.
Okay.
It is infinitely worse than the Sif fight for multiple reasons. It's an optional boss that has no bearing on the plot or story at all.
Okay.
It has ads, and the ads are what make that fight so fucking infuriating. And it has one move that can hit you underneath of it, and it's a vomit attack. It's called the Royal Rat Authority.
Okay.
I had to pause because there's 2 Royal Rat bosses. And they're both lame.
Okay.
None of the rat bosses are cool.
That's unfortunate.
At least Royal Rat Vanguard is moderately interesting, and if you have an infinite amount of patience, is decent for grinding.
Okay.
That boss fight, you're locked in a room that has infinitely spawning giant rats, and one of them is the Vanguard.
Okay.
It is the same size as the rest of the rats. The only difference is it has a bigger mohawk.
Oh, okay.
So the entire battle is essentially Where's Waldo?
Uh-huh.
Find the Royal Rat Vanguard, Don't lose him in the crowd and stay on him.
That actually is an interesting idea. I guess it's a pain in the ass, but it's interesting at least.
Yeah. In Dark Souls 3, they revisit the idea in a much more interesting way with the Deacons of the Deep, which is the boss you're fighting is essentially a presence that keeps possessing different members of a mob of enemies.
Okay.
So it keeps jumping all over the place.
Alright. Well, it's better than just, like, the standard Dark Souls boss thing of dodge and counter, only attack when there's an opening, and by the way, these things have giant hitboxes that do tons of damage, and that's it.
Ah, fuck. I need to really work on my timing of that. Ah, stop it, Sif. Bad puppy. Alright, I can just block going in. I don't have to dodge.
Jeez.
Double drink? Nope. Ah, spin to win.
Yeah, that second one does a fair chunk of damage. Hold that.
I learned from my mistakes.
Yep.
You mean opening? Ah, opening. Alright.
Jeez.
Sif. Aha! Alright. Getting close.
Yeah.
Sif is also unusual for a boss, because unlike other bosses who have multiple phases, Sif does not get stronger. What are you doing, Sif?
Just walking. Doggy going for walkies. Oh.
Poor puppy. Sif, stop that. Ow.
Jeez. Can you not block that second one?
I don't have the poise for it. The first one does enough stamina damage that it knocks me out of it.
Okay, I see.
Alright. You wanna grab these?
Yeah, may as well.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, you got a whole 0 souls.
Huh. Alright. Take a quick drink.
Uh-huh.
I love the effect on the sword.
Yeah?
Ah, fuck. God damn it,
Jeez.
Sif. God damn it, me.
Apparently you can't block that one.
Yeah.
You're just gonna get fucked.
Ah. You get onto the first one.
Yeah, that seems to be the trick.
Yep.
So now you're relying too much on your shield. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. We're in the final phase of the fight now. Where, come on, move. Oh,
Poor puppy.
yeah. This is the final phase of this fight. Where Sif is all fucked up. Their attacks slow way the fuck down.
Yep.
And it's
Basically just finishing it up.
sad.
Yep.
So, the alternate cutscene is after you encounter it in the DLC. When you fight it, Sif tackles you, and it looks like it's about to bite you, and then takes a sniff and recognizes your scent.
Right.
Gives a forlorn howl, and then goes and picks up the sword, and it completely recontextualizes the fight.
Yeah.
Because right now, you're just grave robber.
Yep.
You're just coming to take Sif's master's ring, and like what everyone else came here to do, and just pillage.
So you can't take that ring until you beat the boss fight?
So the ring I went and got right now was the ring of Kieran, the other Knight of Gwyn.
Okay. The Hornet ring?
The Hornet ring. That's the fourth Knight of Gwyn.
Okay.
It's Ornstein, Artorias, Go, and Kieran. But the ring I needed was carried by Sif himself.
Okay.
So I needed to kill Sif to get it.
Gotcha.
And Sif is the companion of Sora Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Forlornly guarding the grave.
Yeah.
And the Cat Covenant is there to protect him. As another layer of defense to keep people from getting the ring.
Okay.
Miyazaki loves the idea of...
Dogs and cats working together, mass hysteria.
Yes, he does love mass hysteria, but he loves the idea of somebody with a noble cause inadvertently blocking a more noble end. You see it in... you see it in Demon Souls, you see it in Dark 1.
Sure, you don't want to... Never mind.
No. No.
Endurance?
No.
You were talking about endurance.
No! More damage!
Wow.
More damage.
This seems like a bad idea.
More. So, yeah. Gotta do it. I gotta beat my face against fucking Lautrec now.
Okay.
So, Chamber of the Princess is where I'm going. So in Demon Souls, you have the Living Saint who is using her powers as a demon to treat the infirm and the ill. Mm-hmm. And you need that soul to save the world.
Right.
And it's like, I'm just trying to help the poor here. And it's like, sorry, I need that to help everyone.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I'm the only one that cares about these people. And when I die, they're all fucked. It's like, well, they're all fucked anyway, so we don't have much of a choice here.
Yep.
And in this, Sif is trying to protect the legacy of his master.
Uh-huh.
And you kind of need that to save the world.
Right.
And there isn't any way to communicate that to the dog.
Is that even your character's motivation?
It's the noble interpretation of the motivation. The other motivation is, fuck you, I need to destroy the world. Or fuck you, I want infinite power!
It just seems like you are the chosen undead is like your motivation, and we don't even know what you're chosen for.
So,
like,
in all of the Souls games, your character is a tabula rasa.
Yeah.
It's one of those games where you need to kind of project motivations and goals onto your character.
Yeah, yeah.
Though that really easily leads to your character being a goddamn sociopath.
Right. Well, because you're running around murdering everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like... that's what gets me. You're talking about these noble and ignoble goals. You don't learn of that shit until the end of the game. So up until that point, your character has no motivation other than just to keep moving forward for some reason or another.
Well, there's a lot of different ways to read into things. You could definitely be... Oh, did you... Oh my god, you came up here alone. Oh, you're fighting me with fists for some reason. Okay, biggest threat has been dealt with.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna get some distance. Okay, we got this. How close are they? Far away. Okay, biggest threat has been dealt with.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just in time.
Yeah.
Alright, now I can fight these guys legit.
Right.
Why the hell did I move away from that as my only healing item in this situation? Okay.
Damn, he has like no health left. Yes!
Damn, fuck you, Lautrec.
Well, that was easy.
I don't even need to deal with you now.
Nope. He's just kind of there.
Returning with souvenir of reprisal.
Okay.
Yeah, when you kill the guilty, you take one of their fucking ears. You can also farm those off of the crow demons.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course crow demons would carry ears.